Today we're watching Sumn FC's bind match against Liquid, which they won 13-5 with one of the most unconventional comps I've seen in this game so far. A sentinel-less bind match, which apparently worked really well and improved their Viper bind that they played at first strike, with Skye added in as well. So now that people are using Skye in EU, which we didn't get to see in first strike, it's VOD review time. Okay, so when I recorded this video, they were still Sumn FC, and when they played this game, they were still Summ FC, but the boys just got signed by FNATIC, one of the most legendary orgs in Counter-Strike history, now entering Valorant. So consider this FNATIC versus Team Liquid, the VOD review. All right, so first thing I want to talk about is obviously the comp. Mystic still on Viper, Mo on Sova, Boaster switching to Brimstone rather than Omen, and then Tsack instead of playing Cypher is on Skye. Domo still playing Raze on bind, but Sentinel is. They don't have a Cypher, they don't have a Killjoy, they don't have even a Sage, right? That people sometimes, you know, opt not for Killjoy or Cypher, mostly on Icebox, but on binds, I've never seen anything like this. This is going to be really post-plant heavy with Viper, Shock Darts here, Molly's here, ults and Molly here, and yeah, just really post-plant heavy, which speaks to bind as a map in general. One thing I want to note, I'm not really going to be looking at Liquid setups, mostly because I want to try to focus on one thing rather than diluting the information you're getting. This is attack on bind is what we're going to launch. So we have Boaster just kind of watching bathroom, Mystic watching short, and they throw this wall that blocks U-Haul most importantly, but then also blocks spawn and goes all the way up into heaven. Three people, Mo, Tsack, and Doma pushing down in long B. Dog to push all the way up, and C2 in octagon. One more flash keeps them kind of on their toes, keeps them back, prevents them from super over peeking, but they repeak with a flash anyways. The info is still not there though. They could be up hookah, and that's why you see unfortunately Soulcast has to watch hookah all the way back anyways. Yeah, this could be awkward how to think. So in general, pistols, especially pistols, if you're holding bathroom control, you're going to want to hold bathroom control the entire time and just kind of fight to sight. But really, you're just trying to maintain bathroom control so then you could retake through both sides at the same time. So wonder what Boaster does. There's the flash, alarm bot. Ooh, nice. So he mollies instead. At the same time, they're starting to execute. He did put the smoke down there on heaven, and that probably is all he's going to do, and flashes through. This is Tsack flashing through so they can pop. They cannot push him now, so this is going to be awkward because they're all focused here while they're pushing A. That's the first time the turret goes off, and this is the first time they really know that this push is happening. And, ooh, I like that. So Doma satchels through the wall, and there's a flash going into U-Haul after him. So this is a nice way to clear U-Haul, and they'll be able to control it really nicely. Still playing bathroom. They haven't really done anything at all. Oh, Boaster, what a smoke. He smoked them off from bathroom to make this really awkward for Scream. Because normally they're going to want to come out together, swing sight, but they can't do that with bathroom here. Scream's going to have to do it by himself, in which case he might actually face multiple people. So I really like this pistol. Smoking bomb as well is Mystic, and they got it down. This is rough, and Boaster actually backed all the way into T-spawn. Really nice. Even this, man, that's some range now on Brim, by the way, with that Brim buff. He's smoking all the way into U-Haul. And I actually really like this to hold as a post plant. I haven't seen that before, but it's so impossible to push in if you have presence, but they don't. So this is kind of awkward. Everybody's playing down. It's actually really awkward. This looks like Liquid should win this. I already know they win pistol, but I haven't seen this round. Yeah, that's awkward. Tsack has no chance. Mystic is playing maybe one snake bite, maybe two. I don't know how many you can buy on Viper, actually. That's nice. I like that from Cryptics putting down the turret. But no, that's hilarious. Because Mystic is playing all the way far back. Like when they push down and kill two people on short, they don't bother looking back again. So they're all worried about bathroom. That's unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. Oh man, that's actually kind of a throw though, because like they had the turret there. That's basically another player watching bathroom. They don't need to all swing short after Mystic gets the one. Oh no, I just noticed that. Scream and Soulcast, they went through TP and they didn't die on pistol, so they're lower. Okay, so the default here is Mo. This is anti-eco, so it might not be their actual default. Doma droned or boombotted. Mystic is throwing the same wall actually. And this is Boaster and Tsack kind of clearing into bathroom. They have a dog. Yeah, this is nice. Doma actually peeked all the way into hookah with his boombot. He peeked all the way up here, but he backs off afterwards, so they can retake, and that makes sense. They can retake, and he's also not necessarily clearing the front of it, so he's just kind of clearing the back, which I like, but was kind of risky. Still, he backs off afterwards, which is good. because he literally has nobody to trade him, and they'll lose a lot of control because of that if he dies. Backing over, Tsack's coming through, rotating over towards B, Boaster as well. Nice. Okay, so they re-drone through. That's Mo. Mystic's now pushing long. Yeah, that was awkward. They should have flashed that, but either way, like, there's two of them here, and they're kind of forced to peek long because they're playing Octagon, and we have people coming out of bathroom with a drone as well. So that's really, really good. The other thing is the timing, right? These guys are now up long. By the time they're peeking Octagon, basically, these guys are out hookah, which is really, really nice to just basically start an innate pinch on the site. Yeah, it's anti-eco, but whatever. Jesus. Doma just got so much info just because he's all the way deep here. I'm wondering if you can hear them on site anyways. Yeah, you probably can, but he literally knows exactly where everybody is. Okay, I love the post-plant setup between Tsack and I don't know how to say his name, by the way. It's Tsack, Jack, whatever. You guys can correct me in the comments. Boaster playing on site. So I didn't see this before, but look at this spot from him. He's covered from spawn, but he can still swing elbow, and it's really hard for them to actually see like this angle. Like if he peeks out here, they're all worried about something else. Plus, Tsack is playing with a flash to peek off as well. I'm not sure if he's going to throw it, because he's through the smoke, yeah, so they're just backing off anyways. He's going to go back to Doma. He can swing to Doma really fast as well, too, so nice, nice, nice. Nice, nice, nice. That's an easy 2-3 split B. Anti-eco, of course, but start to notice that these things like the drone, the boombot, dogging through bathrooms, because they are conditioning hardcore. Okay, so first gun round, they're bonusing, though, of course, and they're doing something else. It's not the default. We did see Doma throw the boombot at the very beginning of the round, so there's at least that. But we have Mo outside of bathroom, no Tsack and Boaster like we saw from the round before. And again, we don't know if that's default yet or not. But in any case, oh, okay. So he smokes up. They can clear carpet. He doesn't really, but they can clear carpet. And he's setting up a molly. This is gonna be. Are they gonna flash through this? I think so. In either case, like this is not a bad smoke to clear carpet as well. And the Liquid has no clue either. You can see like everybody's still staying here. They don't really know. Nice. Oh, with the flash too. Gorgeous. And the wall's up. Like that's too hard. It's so good. The molly stops them from pushing through. And then does Doma actually satchel over the molly? I think he just did. Okay, never mind. It's just like kind of awkward in the corner anyways, but I thought he was going full superhero over the freaking molly. Oh, he gets pooped on, actually. Dogged. Unfortunate. Oh, man. I love it. So they throw one flash through the pop to clear carpets, and then they flash through it to clear dirt. And then at the same time, they flash through the wall, and Boaster's booking it through here. By the same time, Mo and Boaster are clearing sight. He's booking through to pinch U-Haul. Yeah, it was a little slow, and he gets flashed too. So they aren't able to trade perfectly, but Tsack trades him anyways. Either way, 100% of the time, U-Haul's going to be dead if Boaster can get around like that. That's just nice. And what a change of pace, man. Oh, they just switched the spike because Boaster's one off ult. Mo's droning as well. That kind of gives him some safety. There's the dog. Oh, it's just gorgeous. Scream! Where are you going, buddy? I love how Tsack is watching the ults. Way too many times people run through and get a kill, and he does anyways. This is such a nice round. Nice. So difficult to play. Nice link. Winnable. No half. Yeah. Well played from Mo. As soon as he taps, you wait a couple seconds, you can cross over and secure the round. If he's off the spike, it's over. You just tuck yourself in this corner. It's just nice. Just really, really nice. Way to play the default plant spot in a clutch from bathroom. Too many times people wait 2 seconds, and then after they wait 2 seconds, they face with the full intention of fighting rather than just checking for info. Because don't forget how long it takes to spike to defuse. Like, it's a long time. And as soon as you show yourself at all, like that kill is almost impossible for the guy defusing to hit. Either way, man. I love that A-pop. Okay, we're back to the same anti-eco. Well, default. I think it's going to be their default just because they've done it now 3 times, but this is only the 4th round, so it's not the case. But anyways, Doma's still droning through. They're pushing and dogging, getting the orb every single time. Both these guys like have really, really powerful ults too. So like if there's a situation where Boaster doesn't want the orb because he already has it, then Tsack getting it is just as good. I love how Doma plays back on this as well. Like they're obviously playing in hookah, so he's not overcommitting. He's playing really far back. Mystic can also come help him. Mystic is never playing like up past market. He's always playing back here, this type of area. Tsack is staying. Boaster's rotating off. Ooh. Lurking Skye, by the way. Nah, this looks like it's going to be a fake, almost certainly. Just the way that they positioned Skye left by herself. There's no chance she's like lurking. Like that's just, I mean, technically they don't have a lurking character here, but like, come on, man. I know how much you guys want to set your roles, okay? So I'll accept this for once. Definitely don't want Skye lurking. So 3 down long. They're droning through. Same type of thing they did on that round where they ended up going B, the default on second round. Same type of thing. They drone back through hookah. It looks like it's going to be a B hit. They start taking control here. The molly is kind of awkward, but it forces them to be able to, like, they can now clear all of this because they can't peek through octagon with them. Then the nade. Mo's backing off. Mo backing off tells you everything you need to know. They smoke spawn and elbow. No information on site because Liquid's playing so far back on retake. They've just won this round. And to secure it, insta ult, insta seekers. As soon as they go through TP, this will literally find anybody who's still lurking on site. All these pro teams, they always keep one on site. They always keep one to spot info, at the very least. And he has no place to hide. Literally nowhere to play a one and done angle because he has seekers. That's just beautiful. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. Kind of a misplay by Tsack there because I guess Boaster came out bathroom, but he has no teammates there. They got double U-Haul, Boaster and Mo, and then Mystic is playing Snake Bites. Doma fights through. Yeah, my man is literally sitting here. Yup. Yep, round secured. Round secured, by the way. Yeah, Mitch is really right about that. Like, the whole thing is that, like, because Mystic is not showing here, yeah, other people might want him to peek with his teammate, but Doma knew that's why he pushed off by himself. He was way back with Mystic at the beginning because they're worried about flanks. I guess they're not worried about bathroom flank, but they are worried about flank through hookah. And yeah, that's round wrapped. Okay, before we get into this, because this is really nice too, same freaking wall for Mystic. They don't have anything else. It's literally just the same wall. They're changing the map. Like, Summon FC literally forces this map to be different. This isn't called Bind anymore. This is called Bind FC. Like, this is literally a different map that Liquid have to play because they're throwing this wall every single time. Any case, this is nice. Same wall, of course, so they think that it's the same type of default. It's not looking like anything different, but instead, Scream is met by 4 people rushing him down with Skye flashes coming through at the same time. I don't know what's going on here. Eccles is still smoking rather than flashing and not peeking with Scream, and Scream is like re-peeking really hard instead of tucking himself in the corner if he knows Eccles is not doing anything. So yeah, misplay here, but you can see how hard this is to hold with Skye literally 3 flash rushing. Like, it's a 1-4 split, and Skye is throwing 3 flashes just rushing bathroom with everybody. The first one, they're all tucked around this corner, flashes them as they cross. Second one is to catch them over here around this corner so they can continue pushing and catch them if they fall back. And then the last one on site as well. Like, even though they killed Scream and Eccles, he's still flashing. And they have a snake back site if there's still people here, which there probably isn't anymore. But it's just so hard to navigate through this. On top of it, this wall is beautiful, man. They get to clear all of site. We've got smokes now here and here, which I'll talk about this one in a second. But they're going to be able to take down this wall and clear U-Haul as well with a pinch. Because nobody's out spawn yet. They could push through this way and they could just fight this way. And Mystic, if this guy is like right behind the wall for whatever reason, could fight him as well. So wall comes down most likely. Yep. And now they swing out of bathroom and boom. Meanwhile, Mystic is doing his best Cypher impersonation, like just literally trap wiring the flank. He didn't do anything except worry about his wall. He snake bite back sight while they execute went off, and then he played Cypher. That's nice. Okay, so we're running the same default. And at this point too, guys, they don't know what they're going to end up doing. All they're doing is controlling everything as much as possible. Boaster has ult, so that's what I was talking about. Tsack can take huge advantage of it. They're not really challenging the long B orb for good reason. It's really hard to push all the way up there unless it's a concerted effort. Some people might have defaults centered around that, but obviously Summon FC's wall is over towards A and everything like that. So nice spot from Soulcast. So it is nice if they end up like reflanking or recoming back to B. But he also gets a lot of information. Look how they're all rotating right now. We already have Link rotating. We have Eccles rotating. Smoke Heaven. Oh, that's just gorgeous. Oh my goodness. Look, Mystic is over here, bro. Mystic's over here. He mollied bench. Okay, I see you. I see you. That's amazing. That's amazing. I was wondering how this ult was going to be used, and I mean, Scream is literally timing it at the worst time, but going over top, and the reason for that is they want to push out into sight and pinch with that ult, and potentially even push into U-Haul. Nice. It's just wraps from here, man. They got they knew. Again, the same thing I said on the round before. I love how they're using it proactively. I guess proactively is the wrong word. They're using it reactively rather than proactively because they know certain things. They know, okay, they just pushed into U-Haul. We're literally chasing them through U-Haul right now. I hit this ult. I'm going to definitely force them to do something. So they all watch it. That's 2 free kills. And Mystic the Cypher player. Flank is closed. Flank is closed. It is fully closed. No joke. Okay, so we're not playing the default, but we still throw this, and we throw this smoke. So once again, they're like, what's going on? We don't know. Most likely, they're going to hit A based on the information they know about this smoke so far. That Boaster throws every, it seems like every so often. He doesn't throw it every time, but drone through. And instead of Doma not pushing into hookah like he does every other round, they have people here now. They can trade, so they'll push with it. Every other time that this drone has come through, if somebody is playing here, they know that, no, they're not really going to push into hookah, so I can play around this. I'll break it. I can stay in here if I want. We can retake hookah. But this time, if they are doing that, all of a sudden, they're so dead. So we've got Molly and Cubby. We got Smoke, Elbow, and Spawn. Very typical stuff. We have a, little Killjoy Nano Swarm there. Oh, wow. I like that. So there's the turret here. Eccles is actually playing off the turret, spraying through the smoke on people dropping out of hookah. He got Mystic really, really low. Yeah, Mystic really low. We also have, lockdown here. Oh, he's not going to use it. Oh, Mystic just planted in the molly. He smoked himself and thought he was full safe. I wonder if that molly is like really hard to break, most likely. Hard to see probably too. But yeah, nice. And I like this. Cryptic set this up really nice. Almost like a hard counter to what they were doing. They flashed through the elbow smoke while the spike was planting. The idea is that the spike is planted and now they're retaking elbow control. Once they get this, if Summon get this, the round is basically lost. Especially with, like, look at Link. Like, he is so far away. Spike's not planted yet, so he's staying on site. That makes sense. But, like, yeah, man. If they get elbow control, it's kind of wraps. They don't get spiked, though, which is the thing that kind of causes this round to go crazy. Soulcast and Scream are on site. Yeah. Mo left to him. Mo himself. Nice shot. Closest round we've seen yet. Except maybe Pistol. Pistol was pretty close. Nice. I really like that spot from Scream. Right here. Because this is a situation that happens a lot, especially on like retakes, is that the last guy is sitting here while you're trying to defuse spike. And everybody's always just sitting out in the open, but this is really, really nice from Scream. The way that you have to swing this, the way that's an off angle, I'd recommend this. You don't even have to be Jet to get up here. You can literally get up here just by jumping. So, yeah, I like that. First round loss for Summon. Back to the default. Oh, Scream tries to go aggro. Oh, Tsack missed it. They stay back, though, because of that. Normally, they'd push through because they get info and the person's either like trying to dodge the flash or whatever. Although you do have to be careful of ops sometimes. Liquid doesn't really opt that much. Nice. The Tiger, let's go. Let's go, Banks. Flash away, dash away. Nice. So if that's not Jet, what Boaster just did, if that's not Jet, that player's dead. Like, if this is an Omen, for example, TPing over, he can't TP out of this. And they are forcing, because now, say that this was the situation. Say we had Skye right here, playing with Jet in the corner, playing with an Omen in the corner. They are 2v1ing here now because Skye cannot fight through this molly. So I really, really like that molly. Actually, kind of similar to what we saw in a previous round too. The way that Boaster uses molly. Yeah, you're wasting the molly. It's not there for post plant, but you have so much post plant power no matter what. I prefer things like that, especially if there's an opportunity like that. I don't like that from Scream. They get the orb, they back out. Like, give it a sec before we start to refight for this, right? You already know kind of that it's like a default because of what we saw, but ooh, that's bad. That's really bad. Boaster? Yeah, all the smoke's gone, so they can't do what they normally do. They do still have the wall. I'd probably go A if I was down Boaster smokes. Doma clears bathroom by himself. They didn't throw the same type of thing. So yeah, things are kind of... Ooh, and Soulcast has a big flank. Okay, so ulting through. Okay, I was wondering why Doma's like kind of standing out in the open. It's because not only is it like a decent spot, you can see backside. I was a little worried if somebody like swang on him from here or whatever, or maybe peeked like this and maybe saw his side. But with the dart, it's such a good spot. You get to spam every single spot in the can, which if you were down below, you wouldn't be able to spam the center. Or you still would, but it'd be really hard. Mystic wins it anyways. They have ult for the Killjoy ult. Play shot. What the hell? Bo just pooped on him. Viper's Pit ults. It's not even covering the spike. That's awkward. I didn't even hear the spike. He's on it though. No way. That was so awkward for Mystic. I think he secures the round, or at least makes this winnable. If he even like, cause he hears the ult go off, he's about to snake bite the bomb, which is nice, sure. Actually, it's very important. My point is that even hearing the ult and seeing this get in, I guess, oh, it's going past him, which is nice. I don't know. There's a lot of decision points there, but I think if he snake bites this, there's actually a chance. Because he just gets on now. He would not be on now. Mo would have a chance to flank if this was the case. And then he has to run back too. That's just so awkward. That's literally just so awkward. Yeah. Okay, 2 rounds. We know that is the last 2 rounds that Liquid wins. And you could see in both of those cases, Mo could have won that. Mystic could have won that. Actually, the last round that got kind of outplayed by Cryptics. It was kind of hard counter to their 3-2B split. Because they ran the default. Now, quickly switching things over towards the A split again. They're kind of all grouped up on short only now when they're clearing bathroom. So it was like just starting off with a default, but not really pushing even further. You saw the kind of Mystic about to line it up. They dog all the way deep. That's something that they didn't do. One thing I didn't mention was they switched the positions of the two, but they kind of serve the same roles. But what it does is it kind of changes things. Of course, Liquid shambles. They're stacking B. Skye is long all of a sudden. What does that mean? When did they do that before? That last time they did that was pistol and they went back towards A, but they did dog up long. Like these types of things do go through their heads and they're like, where's Mo? What's he doing? Like all these ideas. Okay, I like this too. So they smoke heaven, just one smoke, and they peek bathroom together without pushing out here yet. They're just kind of feeling things out because of course we know what the economy situation is usually. But it is last round, so we know they're kind of forcing. You know that they're going to kind of gambit something, go for some crazy shit. Anyways, the Molly backside, probably snake bite here. Boaster's literally pushing in as Doma's going over top. The Molly is forcing anybody over towards the left as well, if there is anybody playing backside, and then he pushes through here. He's planning. Oh, nah, that sucks. Yeah, that sucks. This is like impossible, man. And Boaster smoked it too. Literally the only success. Actually, they haven't found any success on retaking A, but like the only thing they can try now is like flanking. So yeah, of course Boaster's gonna smoke it. Yeah, man, push through the smoke. Push through the smoke. Dude, I feel like the Seekers have been used against each other every single time. No, Link is so unlucky, bro. But that's what you get for leaving your teammate to dry through the smoke. Oh man, I didn't even realize that this comp has a Sova ult too. I said the shock darts in the post plant setup, but I didn't even remember that he could just ult bomb as well. That's crazy. This is a cringe setup. This is a cringe comp. I'd be so mad playing against this. Oh my goodness. It begs the question though, is this a comp that they go for only when they know that they're gonna get attack side first? Because that's possible. And I would love to see Sumon FC start on defense and see if they go back to that traditional thing where they do play Cypher rather than everything else. But Jesus, that's brutal. Skye is just amazing on this map, by the way. Like, I don't even know who you drop for Cypher in this comp. Anyways, like I said, I'm not going to watch the rest of the game. The defense side is short, so we won't get to see like a whole process. And I also do kind of like watching these more one-sided matches because it shows the entire plan. I hope you guys enjoyed just as much as I enjoyed watching this game, because that was dope. That was dope. Anyways, if you like that video, please like, subscribe, and do all the things on my social media. We'll be back with more content just like this. Peace.